Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to review the first episode of our Unwritten Seoul, which has been titled Mi-Rae Yet Unknown. It begins with both the sisters being born, where Park Bo-young is the main lead. Their father is also seen naming the firstborn Mi-Rae, which means future, and the secondborn gets the name Mi-Rae, which means unknown. Mi-Rae is seen narrating the story of how only their father and their grandmother could tell them apart. Their father was the one who stayed at home, and he was also a great friend of both of them. Well, one day he passed away. Now Mi-Rae was really healthy, she was good at playing and stuff, but Mi-Rae was good in learning, like maths and study. As both of them were each other's opposites, both made these promises where they used to fill in, pretended to be each other. But one day they got caught, and this is where their mother cut Mi-Rae's hair short. But then they actually started growing apart and getting different interests. On one hand, Mi-Rae was a topper, and on the other hand, Mi-Rae also became a really great runner, an athlete. But when she was about to create history and create a name for herself, she broke her ankle. So now Mi-Rae has a great job in Seoul, and Mi-Rae lives with her mother in town. She has blonde short hair, but yes, she is so much optimistic. She is seen working as a cleaner at school, and she does all her jobs with joy. Her mother is also seen telling her to tell the principal goodbye, as she thinks that Mi-Rae got the hospital job, but she did actually not. Now the principal is Lee So-hoo's mother, whom she likes. So-hoo turns out to be a deaf, he lip reads and is an attorney. He is also seen wearing a pink tie to go to his mother's house. Now Mi-Rae is so good at her job, she is also seen working at a supermart, where this uncle also tells her about a farming job which will pay her 2 million won. But her mother is not so glad to hear this. She is also seen going to the Lee's to give the dish that her mother made, as it is So-hoo's dad's death anniversary. But here Mi-Rae finds out how So-hoo will be arriving any minute, so she is seen trying to run away, and still she bumps into him. The thing is that So-hoo is seen asking about Mi-Rae and not about her. It is visible how no one asks about how she is. We also get some flashbacks of her not knowing how he was deaf at first. When she calls Mi-Rae, she is seen rejecting the calls. We can clearly see Mi-Rae being bullied by the other staff. The next day we also see Sejin, who is offering the strawberry planting job, and he finds Mi-Rae's resume so weird and empty. This is where he finds out how she is actually really good at farming, even better than him. And she did not do any desk job because she wanted to take care of her grandma, and we still see her doing the same. Her grandma knows it's not good for Mi-Rae, but still Mi-Rae is the only one who makes her laugh, who makes her feel happy. Finally, Mi-Rae is seen picking up her phone, but she is just too tired of everything. She is seen accepting anything what Mi-Rae has to say, and also doesn't answer Mi-Rae's question of if she is going to come to see grandma. At night we also see her mother telling her how she has to deliver the food that she is making to Mi-Rae. Obviously she is angry as no one cares about her. No one asks her. We also see her bursting out on So-hoo on her way out. She feels like she is like this because of herself, and Mi-Rae is better than her. It's like she doesn't see herself worthy. Here we also get a flashback again of her hitting So-hoo with a ball. And after calling him deaf and stuff, she finally finds out how So-hoo is actually deaf from Mi-Rae. So here she felt so bad about it, as he might have thought how she is teasing him, but afterwards he came to know how she didn't know. In the present, he is also seen making her realize how both of them sisters were so close, and only they know each other really well. How Mi-Rae ran away when he saw him. It's only Mi-Rae in front of whom Mi-Rae doesn't feel embarrassed of being seen as weak, so she agrees to go. The next day we see Mi-Rae pretending to be just coming out from a meeting. She takes Mi-Rae to a restaurant. Here when a waitress gets hurt, she is seen talking about how good it is to go home, and Mi-Rae is also seen saying unknowingly how she could get a vacation and come back and she would feel better. Then she starts talking about jumping off a third floor, which would only make her injured enough to get a leave. At first Mi-Rae does not realize that she is suicidal, but then when she leaves the food and the phone, Mi-Rae has to go to her house. She finally realizes on her way how Mi-Rae was actually considering jumping off. So she is seen running and running. Here she actually realizes how much pain Mi-Rae was enduring. And Mi-Rae is also about to jump. She also does, but Mi-ji is seen catching her. They both are seen falling off, but miraculously they don't get hurt. Here we also see Mi-ji crying and scolding Mi-Rae of how could she even think of doing such thing, and how would Mi-ji survive without her. This scene really went through the heart. I was literally in tears here. Mi-Rae finally reveals how she had a senior, Kim Seon-yeon, who was a great person, took other people's trash and also looked out for her. But when she spoke up against the wrong in the office, everyone started bullying her and sidelining her. When Mi-Rae gathered the courage for the first time in her life to take a stand for someone, Kim Soo-yeon was gone and everyone gave her Kim's place as she complained and started bullying her. And she cannot change the job or start over because she has taken a big debt for the company to pay the debt that their parents had taken because she was ill. Both are seen sitting at the bus station having a final goodbye, and Mi-ji is definitely worried about Mi-Rae. She is seen sitting on the bus, but she keeps looking back. She says it's times like these where she takes rushing decisions, just like she acted on a kid who was bullying Sohoo, and now she is seen getting off the bus and running towards Mi-Rae. I really thought that Mi-Rae is going to jump again from the bridge, but here Mi-ji is seen making the sisters promise. So now they are going to switch places, and Mi-Rae will be Mi-ji and Mi-ji will be Mi-Rae. It was a great episode overall, a 10 on 10. So guys, stay tuned for further more updates, and if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. Also let me know in the comments what do you think about this. Thank you.